Welcome back to the final episode of Sanda. Now, it's finally time to conclude season 1 of Sanda, and it's been an incredible anime, but I'm gonna talk more about my thoughts on it at the end of this episode. So if you're curious about that, I'm gonna talk about basically everything that like my thoughts and my feelings on this entire show here at the end of the episode. So yeah, but in the previous one, we got to see it was a very different episode, right? It was basically just a slapping contest between Fumi and Sanda, right? And you could see Sanda going in and out of transformation all the time. Like, it was really interesting the way that they did it, and Sanda like persevering through all of that. And then at the end, you could see Fumi seeking refuge and trying to, run away, and then falling into the leaves, which obviously symbolize her memories with her mom, and those leaves burning up, kind of like the memories burning up, her having to let go of the memories. Really interesting stuff. So I'm excited to see how they're gonna finish up this series. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Unblurred as always on a Patreon in the description. And let's go into Sanda, episode 12. Pale blue pal? The final fight. That's a powerful attack. Mr. S. It's so interesting. Because it's so interesting seeing how society here has become more, or at least it's becoming more, at least some people like him are becoming more and more concerned about how, like, people seeing their outside flaws as opposed to seeing their inside flaws. Because usually you'd hear this kind of talk and you would think that they're talking about, like, oh, these people have seen something inside, like a flaw inside of me that feels very personal, right? This is the same way that he's talking about his outside flaws. People seeing his outside scars and stuff like that, and him being, him feeling so self-conscious about it and stuff like that. And now he's training by getting mirrors so he can look at himself. Really interesting stuff. Oh no, he's thriving. He's thriving. No, he's losing the belief of the people, of the kids. Oh, true, he would be like very weak right now. For the people to believe in you, right? For the kids to believe in you. Yeah. Oh! Oh, clutch. Clutch. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Aw. Aw. Did he get him? Oh, no. That was such a cool scene, though. Oh, I don't think he's gonna like that. Yeah, yep. He's not gonna like being treated like an elder. Oh, he's scary. He's so scary. I don't know if she would ask for it though. That's the problem. I wonder. Oh, he's pissed off. Yeah, he's so pissed off. This is gonna be a tough fight. Aw, best boy. Best boy. Ooh. Ooh. The breeze, the wind. Nice dodge. What is that? Oh, is this one of the Santa powers? Did he unlock a new power? That's awesome. He did. Mm. So that's how he does it with the wind. Yep. An engine. I love this OST. Oh, he hit him! He hit him! Did it do any damage though? It left a mark. Yeah, it left a mark. Oh. Ouch. Oh, that's the end of this fight here? Okay. It was a loss for Sanda, but he isn't dead at least. But does that mean that Ono won't be able to go back to the academy? Let's see how this goes down. Aw. Yatta! I love her. She's great. Oh, Fumi is such an awesome character as well. I really like Fumi as a character. She has a lot of faults, but she's a cool character. Oh. Going to fix up the scar, probably. Nico said as well. Beer. 2 packs of beer as well. Purely for himself. Packing down there. She doesn't know. She's out of the loop. She's so satisfied. Here we go. Let's see.
私は第一印象で不愛想な冬村さんに惹かれたし、不愛想。冬村さんと真逆の自分が嫌になることもたくさんあった。自分のことが心底好きな14歳なんて多分いないもん。だから思春期の恋ってキラキラしてるんだよ。今までの冬村さんとの思い出みたいに。そうか。好きだよ。告白って引き止めたくてするんだ。月日が経って今までの思い出がどこにも行かないように、あなたがどこにも行かないように、全部が永遠じゃないって分かった時にするものなんだ。
I feel like that wording is a bit off, but oh god, oh no. Oh no. Oh, that got me in the feels though, that scene. But now I'm worried.
あれから1週間が経った。おはよう。冬村は一言も話さなくなったけど。
いやいや、お冬は前からそうだったじゃん。不愛想で。何考えてるかわかんない。
周りから見ればきっと何も変わらない。小野にしか心を開かない。以前の冬村に戻っただけだ。死に至る成長痛だや。
Oh, fuck.
通常18歳になって初めて睡眠をとって体が成長するが、この一夜は未成熟な14歳の体で一晩眠ってしまった。細胞が暴れたんだ。大人になるのがみんなより一足も二足も早すぎたんで。
She actually died.
こんな事態は誰も想像はしなかった。冬村はもう立ち直れないかも。
Oh.
冬村。俺がもっと頼れる男だったら。サンダ一茂に何も話す気にならないなら、俺いくらでもサンタになるよ。俺を刺して思いっきり出血させてくれれば変身するから、頼む。俺に思いの丈をぶつけてくれよ、冬村。
The curly hair.
私はもうサンタには頼らない。頼んだ願いが叶ったとしても次はそれを失った時に絶望するだけ。わからない？小野は死んだの？サンタになんか一切関わりたくない。ましてやサンタ自身に話すことなんて何もないよ。もうほっといて。
That's so sad. Fuck.
なんだよそれ。あいつにとって俺は本当にサンタクロースでしかないの
I
か
have
よ。
so many things to say at the end here.
だっていう男はそこまで無力かよ。
どうしたのサンダ。そっとしといてあげて。
こんな赤ジャージあいつならティッシュを裂くくらい簡単に破くだろう。嫌いだよ。あ
Mm.
休まらない。まだ早いけど、ベッドでじっとしてるよりは、もう教室に行っちゃうか。
Mm.
冬村。早朝の教室ってなんか青白いな。赤色なんて最初から存在しない世界みたいだ。サンタもいない、誰もいない、青白くて静かな。これは本当にただのクラスメイトとして言うんだけどさ、小野、きっと幸せだったよ。冬村に出会えて。
Oof. 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 Yeah, that's gonna get to her. Ah.
冬村。
アフターケアもしっかりね、サンタさん。あの子が一人で泣かないように。
She isn't crying
願い
alone.
だけはサンタじゃなくて今の俺が引き受けてもいいかな。冬村を包み込めるような大きな体もないし、強い力もないけれど、14歳だけの青白い世界が
I see.
確かにあるから。
That's how you end the season. I got baited. I got baited. I thought that was gonna be an after credit scene. There's no after credit scene. I got so baited. Oh man, what a way to end this season. Well, let me just doubly make sure that I'm not talking out of my ass and this is actually the end of the season, because that would be really awkward if I was talking about it and then actually it wasn't. It is. It's 12 episodes. This is the end of the season. So fantastic episode. Absolutely fantastic episode. Heartbreaking episode as well. Wow, I think it's a brilliant setup for future events, and I hope we get another season of this, because I don't know how much of the manga there is right now, because it's a manga adaptation, right? So I don't know how much of the manga is out right now, so I don't know if there's enough material for another season, but I would love to see more of this because it's been an incredible anime thus far, right? So one thing that I love about this show is how it takes a lot of issues that are really relevant nowadays in society, extrapolates them to like an nth degree in some cases, and then puts them in this goofy, like really, really absurd story in a way, right? And then uses this story as a medium to convey those issues in a way and talk about those issues, which is really cool. I love that. I really, really, really love that. And also on top of that, it adds a really cool coming of age story there as well. I love how it uses Sanda as a medium of someone who can have the perspective of both an adult and a kid in like a certain from a certain perspective. That's one of the things that it does. But also another thing is I feel like it kind of shows someone who is on that precipice, on that line between being a kid and being an adult, and is growing up, is growing into an adult. So he can have emotions that are both like kid-like and also, or I guess perspectives that are both kid-like and also adult-like. And it uses that really, really well. I love that. And then it also introduces, obviously, all the characters are like 13, 14, somewhere around there, which is peak, like, time where this coming of age things are gonna start happening, bodily changes and like puberty and stuff like that. So I really like how it uses that to present such a cool story here, right? I absolutely love it. And now I feel like in the coming season, if we ever get one, which I am, as I said, I'm praying that we will, I'm guessing we're gonna be learning more about like dealing with grief and stuff like that and confiding in someone. That was so sad though. Also, oh yeah, that's one thing that I was gonna talk about. The entire scene with Fuyumura being with Ono and saying you confess to someone to make them stay. I feel like I feel like what she's saying, it's a weird way to word it. I think a more accurate way to word it would be to keep someone next to you, right? It's to keep to have someone next to you and stuff like that. I feel like that's a more gentle way to phrase it. I feel like the way that she phrased it felt pretty controlling in a way, right? Or manipulative in a way. But I feel like what she meant wasn't that. I think she meant it in a way that's like to keep them next to you, to keep them close to you, to keep them around you, right? I think that's what she meant when she confessed that, which was so sad. Man, I don't know where this is gonna go, this story. But yeah, as I said, I want to talk about the entirety of the show as well. The animation was obviously incredible. It's Science Saru, they never miss. I love the art style. Absolutely fantastic art style. I think this art style is so cool to watch. Oh man, I'm so happy that they kept, like, obviously Paco Sensei's art style, which even in Beastars, I haven't seen Beastars or read it, but I kind of know like what it looks like. But that was obviously by Studio Orange, which was fully 3D. So it was different seeing a 3D art style there, and now seeing it in full 2D here. It's really cool. Like, it's such a fantastic art style. I'm really happy that they stayed fully faithful to it, right? Absolutely fantastic. The OST was great. The voice acting was phenomenal in this. I feel like that was a big standout as well. I think the voice acting was really, really, really good for every single one of the characters here. So yeah, that was fantastic to see. And just overall, a fantastic series. I love a good character drama that's well written like this. Like, talking about obviously how important outward appearance is becoming, even more so than inward, like inner beauty. I feel like they are emphasizing this a lot, especially here in this episode with Oshibu, right? When he said, you know, like, people seeing scars on my face made me like 5 people seeing scars on my face made me feel like 500 million people were staring at me. I feel like that's really cool, seeing how infatuated people become with looking pretty on the outside, not really caring about how they are on the inside. Also trying to go against nature, trying to keep people young as possible to fix the issue of well, birth rate and all of those things, which is just such an asinine way to go about it. And really cool though. Holy shit. I don't know how this kind of like this even became a story, because it's so creative, but I absolutely love it. Yeah, as I said, I love the way that it's tackling all of the issues of you know, also the entire criminal side of things of, you know, a minor can't be charged if they kill an adult because it's, you know, it's a minor. Really cool stuff. Like, all of it was fantastic. So I think this is my anime of the season when it comes to at least new IPs, if we're not counting continuations. I think this is my anime of the season. Absolutely fantastic show. Yeah, and my favorite parts of the show weren't the incredible fight scenes. It was the incredible character writing in this. I think even showing how some characters become more mature as the show goes on was just fantastic to see. Especially, I feel like Fuyumura, or not Fuyumura, well, Fuyumura as well, but more so Amaya. Amaya also, I feel like he grew up a lot. Like, kind of like in the background, but I feel like he grew up a lot by doing everything here. And of course, Sanda, by experiencing the adult body and how an adult mind works, also grew up a lot. So it was just fantastic to see. Yagi-Uda was also really fun. What a fun character Yagi-Uda is. I never thought that he would join up with us, but I'm so glad that he did, because he's so fun. So yeah, all in all, an incredible, incredible show. And thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It's been an absolute blast. But for now, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in, well, the next series. Peace.